You're going to do is you're going to turn shoulder number 2 and you're going to do the same thing. So we're going to mark this again. Now we're going to mark this at 0.5. So yeah, now we're going to bring this in at 0.5 and we're going to turn it down to 0.375. So right now, if I measure this diameter wise, we should be right at 0.5. So we're going to mark this at a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to turn this on and I'm going to go down to a 1/2 inch. And get it as close as you can to a 1/2 inch. It's hard to do with the digital. That one, it went right there. It went. And then I'm going to just take this and strike a line on here. Okay, everybody with me? So we got this marked. Okay, now we're going to turn this down to 0.375. So we're at 495. We need to go to 375. How much do we take off?
120.
Somebody want to verify that? 495 minus 375. Okay. So now I've got it marked at a 1/2 inch and we need to take off. We're taking off how much?
120.
He says 120. So bring her in and shoulder it up. So we're taking this in now. Now we're taking off 120. Let's do 2 cuts of 50 and a cut of 20. And then we'll measure. How's that sound? Okay, so I touch off. Okay, I just touched it. I look where I'm at here. Okay, right now I'm at 155. So I'm gonna go to 195 or 205. Thank you. And I'm gonna do this manually. Okay, I'm gonna take these rough cuts manually. We're at 100, so we're going to take 20 now. And if you want to do the auto feed on this, like I said, you could, but I'm not too worried about it. And then we're going to get a measure. Okay, so now we're going to get a measure on this. We should be at 0.375. We are like right on the money. Okay, 0.375. Everybody see that? Okay, we're going to put a chamfer on this thing. All right, so in order to do that, we need to change this to an angle. So I'm going to loosen this up. I'm going to move my tool post like this. Okay, everybody see that? I'm going to move my tool post so I'm coming in at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so I tighten this back down. Now I'm going to come in. Watch what I'm going to do here. You have to be very careful when you're doing this so you don't run into the chuck. Look at how close this is, guys. And I'm going to come in at a nice angle like that. And I'm going to make a little chamfer. Okay, so we'll turn her on. Okay, we're going to bring her in. Nice and easy. See that? How I'm going to chamfer that angle. Everybody see that? You put a little chamfer on that. See that? That's going to help when we thread it to make sure our die gets all the way down there. So we can thread it all the way to the base of that shoulder. Okay? Then the last thing you want to do, you don't want to leave that like that for the next guy. Take this, square back up, throw it up against the cheek of the chuck here, and this is how you square it up. Once you see that's flat on there and it mates on there, that's all you got to do. Tighten her down. See that? There you go. All right, we'll get this out of the way, and we're going to thread. Okay, take this, and that's gonna help cut those threads. Every turn forward, do about a half turn back. And then I'm gonna show you one other thing here. Make sure you have these in the vise so you don't mar your piece up too. Clean that off. That's what it should look like. You can take it over to that little wire wheel even if you want and just kind of polish this up, but